What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are looking at some Angelina Jordan. This is off Boris Palinovsky's page. I just liked and subscribed. This is a request to look at Angelina's version of Crimea River from from some festival outdoor. Proysenfestivalen. Doing my best here, sounding things out. This is a jazzy version. I'm assuming this is Arthur Hamilton's written version, made popular by, that was done in '53. He wrote it. Then Julie London made it popular, obviously, in '55. I'm actually more familiar with like Streisand, and there's other artists that have done this as well. I don't need to explain the song to you. I think a lot of you probably heard it, and a lot of you probably heard her version of it, which is why you're here. So I'm gonna go headphones so I can hear things like a squeaky chair. I should edit that into all my video. I don't even need to edit it, but like keep that as a sound bit instead of like an air horn when something cool happens. I'll just Zach squeak chair. I need some WD-40 or a new chair. Do me a favor, go support Angelina. Please go like and subscribe. Definitely want to support the artist first and foremost. If you like what I do, like, comment down below. Subscribe. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Best way to get me is on Patreon. This request did come from Patreon. So thanks, Brett, for the support. Appreciate it very much. So anything that you guys want me to check out, definitely jump over there. It is free to join. Interacting is, everything is free. If you want to support, you can. You don't have to, but definitely appreciated. Let's get volume and let's dive in. That is not... Is that in my ears? Why did that not sound like it's in my ears? That should be in my ears. Why is that not in my ears? Is that just not loud? That's in my ears. I think she's 11 in this. Her like deeper kind of, she's a little lower than like she's starting out like very, it's like a deeper, really kind of delicate, soothing treatment of this already. Just sort of just slowly kind of welcoming you into the song. Really, really nice. Listen to those little transitions she does too, from like just in and out of low to high. I'm sorry, I usually typically pause a lot when I hear things. It's just sometimes you get sucked into her stuff and I just forget to pause at all. But then I realize, like, if you guys wanted to watch it, you could very easily just watch it without me. So I will try to give thoughts when thoughts are in my head. But what are you doing to my volume? Stop that. as I proceed to get completely lost in her song again and not remember to pause and do exactly what I was just talking about. Her the way that she kind of just sort of evenly like steadily, like the way that it's saying it's very it's trance like it's hypnotic in a sense that it's like you could get completely lost in her vocals just and then realizing, I mean, age aside, anybody singing like that, it's got this very kind of soothing, this loungy, very jazzy kind of feel. But you throw this on repeat, like in the background of whatever you're doing at home, whether it be, I don't know, housework, chores, um, napping, whatever it is that you're doing. It's just it's a very calming treatment of it. It's like it's like this delicate flower that's just sort of like, slowly making its way down a stream. That's moving really slowly. It's really nice what she did with this, and I think we've all heard this a number of times. Probably you guys have probably heard it more than I have. I'm not even really into like I don't frequent, old school jazzy treatments of songs from the 50s super often. So it's definitely it's cool to see her kind of take on this. So this is 2017. I cried a river over you. I'm also wondering where they got the audio from. What was recording this? Because there's you even with like the subtle kind of echoing that you sort of hear, and it's still fantastic. I wonder if there's like, does she do this with a straight studio version of where the vocals are kind of more crystal clear? There's not that there's anything wrong with this. It's just I'd like to hear that as well. Sans some of the, you're gonna get outdoor, you're gonna get noises that that you wouldn't get in the studio because you can control that. This environment's not controlled. That's not her fault. But it'd be cool to hear that version if there was one. Shout out to the band too, my man on the trombone right here. See, I'm wondering that there's got to be another version because that's what the videographer is there for, is filming for something else, right? Unless it's for the trombone player's social page, in which case, I don't know. Why you never said It's interesting. It's like um, one thing I noticed about her that's fascinating is like her ability to create these magical pieces without like really having to have to flex range wise like at all. She's not like in that is a good example. I mean, she goes up top in little moments, and it's the treatment of what she's doing. It's the like the subtle kind of whimper in her voice. It's how she's sort of playing with the syllables, and her tonality from an emphasis standpoint on where she kind of places things. She's not killing you with runs really ever. She doesn't do any like she doesn't really do that much stuff, just she could. I'm sure if she wanted. I'm sure she has, and I've probably heard it. But like with stuff like this, it's not a song that's meant to it's a song that is heavily reliant on vocals. Don't get me wrong, but like it's not. She didn't really go far from here. She went upstairs a couple times on these little kind of like I said, these subtle moments that were chosen properly, but the rest of it was kind of here. But it was just treated right. It's fascinating because usually you get these artists, especially young singers, when you're covering something this big, um, you wanna throw everything at it. You want to belt. You want to add the runs. You want to add the bells and the whistles. And a lot of times it could be cool for like 11 seconds, and then you end up kind of ruining stuff. Um, but she doesn't get fancy. Her she's barefoot again. She's not really wearing much make. I mean, she's 11, but you look at other young artists out there. She's not wearing a ton of makeup, if at all. Doesn't really care. Um, didn't do anything crazy with her hair. She's got an unassuming dress on, you know. Um, but it's not about the look of it. It's about the sound of it, right? And how she emotes, I think, is with vocally, just creating a sense of emotion through her vocals that you can feel as a listener, and that's you can't learn that. Um, Unfortunately, because a lot of people try and they really, really want to sing that well, but that's just God given talent in some places. But no, that was fantastic, Brett. Good call on looking that up. Glad that I heard that. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Please go support Angelina. Please go like and subscribe. What if she did surprise me with the Justin Timberlake version and got all poppy, right? That'd have been weird. Would have got a laugh out of me. Uh, but anyways, go support, please. If you like what I do, like, comment down below, subscribe, and we'll keep it moving. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday and your week. If you don't hear from me, if you don't watch my stuff, but I'll be around. You know where to find me. We'll talk to you in the next.